Tree symbolizes our group's aim to enhance green plants in the campus. Dollars stands to promote the socio-economic well-being of this community in the campus. The title is also inspired by the idiom money does not grow on trees, so we should spend it wisely. Hence, we initiate to sustain trees and vegetables in the campus and utilize the money earned for the benefit of the people.
IIUM practices green concept holistically in the campus. The university won many awards for their effort to be a sustainable university. One of the efforts is the vegetable garden that can be seen around the campus. We plan to establish a group of volunteers to tend to the garden. The vegetable then will be sold to the cafeterias and outsiders. This is to ensure IIUM community consume organic veggies. The hard-earned money will be contributed to the maintenance of the garden and to the needy students.
Incorporating technologies such as the Internet of Things can aid the development of the gardens. So $3 can perhaps collaborate with the Kuliah of Engineering or Kuliah of Information Technology to build an IoT-based gardening system. So in this system, we can make a few scanners that can check the growth level of the plants, and perhaps we can add a few sensors that can detect the moisture and pH level of the soil. And if students are too busy to water the gardens, we can always install an auto-watering gardening system. Developing an app to help access the system can also help with the maintenance of the garden. For example, in combination with the results from the scanners and the sensors, we can also add a buying and selling option. So in that option, once a plant is fully grown, caterers within IIUM will be notified. Then, for those who decide to buy the vegetables, can book and also choose the delivery time plus the pickup point. To ensure that the technology is not misused by other students, we will make sure that it is only accessible by members of $3 only. After doing some research on plants, it seems that Brazilian spinach, mustard, and Centella asiatica are one of the few plants that are easy to grow. These plants are generally low maintenance and they thrive well in Malaysia's hot and humid weather. Growing in harsh conditions like on the wall or in the cracks of stones are not a problem for these plants. Apart from being packed with antioxidants, these plants also offer multiple benefits in skincare products or traditional medicine. For example, Centella asiatica or Sika or Centella, or commonly known as Pegaga, is a trending skincare ingredient in Korean beauty products.
As objectives can give a clear picture of what we are working towards and assist us to stay focused on achieving goals, which is the Sustainable Development Goals, there are three main objectives that our group has set for this project. First of all, we want to ensure the gardens in IIUM are sustained so it can be used for a longer time. Currently, there is insufficient workforce to tend a large number of gardens in this big campus of IIUM Gombak. This may cause some gardens to be not taken care of well, which consequently may shorten its period of use as well as limit the utilization of the gardens. So, through our project, we are able to sustain the gardens for a longer period of use. We also want to make sure that the supplies of the vegetables, which will be consumed as food, can be produced consistently. Through our project, we will increase the number of people who can contribute in taking care of the gardens systematically and at the same time apply the Internet of Things, IoT. This will increase and subsequently maintain the quality of the gardens, which then indirectly sustain the vegetables production. The third objective that we determined is we want to help the IIUM community, especially students who have financial problems. The crops obtained from the gardens will be sold to others who are willing to buy it. Then, the fund gained from the sale will be used to finance students in need so that they are able to use the money to buy or pay for their necessities. With the constant supplies from the gardens in a long period of time, we will be able to help the IIUM community sustainably. Thus, by 2030, IIUM is able to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals successfully.
This project brings many benefits to the economy, environment, and social. From the economy aspect, this project helps to give financial aid to the students in need. When the crops are sold, money and cash will be gained, and the fund will be given out to the students in need. This somehow helps to ease the burden of the students that have many responsibilities of their finance.
Other than that, $3 project can increase the air quality and stabilize the air pollutant index, which is known as API. As we know, IIUM is always packed up with many cars, motorcycles, and other vehicles going on in the campus, brought by either the students, lecturers, or the outsiders. With the amount of vehicles around IIUM's area, surely it releases many toxic gases that may pollute the air and affect the health of people in the surroundings.
Lastly, this project gives benefits to the social life of the students. A study found that gardening is advantageous for students' mental health, as it will reduce the stress, anxiety, and depression. Due to online learning and loaded assignments, we often see many news that reports about the stress level of students, especially during this pandemic period. They always complain that they face mental health, like stress and depression. Hence, we believe $3 can help by giving a healthy living life of a student by participating in the volunteering club for gardening and also help to manage the mini gardens. Moreover, $3 includes the usage of technology and Internet of Things for the development of the project. Therefore, this project can help to increase the IT knowledge of the students in using modern technology to run the project, and also they can gain more capability of using it by exploring the apps and features that will be used.
Thus, this mini project can help to reduce the air pollutant index because many green plants will be planted, and it can release more oxygen to balance and stabilize the air quality.
Next, I will be presenting about the challenges to handle this $3 project. The first one, to develop technologies like sensors and scanners to help the growth of the vegetables are very costly. Furthermore, there are many gardens around IIUM that we have to sustain. Even though the costs for these projects are very expensive, however, it can help to sustain our gardens. The next challenges is the garden might not have proper maintenance during the exam period or semester break. It is because the students might be busy to prepare for their examination, and also during the semester break, the students might go to their hometown. Hence, no one can take care of the gardens. The last challenge is, it is difficult to identify the needy students since IIUM have many students. As mentioned before, our main objective is to give financial aid to the needy students using the money that we get from the sales. So, we have to make sure that we can really help the students in need. For the recommendation, the first one, we can collaborate with IIUM Eco Club since it's the only club that focuses on nature. We can conduct activities with them like maintaining the gardens. Besides that, we also can introduce our project to the other IIUM students so we can have many students can participate in our project. Next, we can try to find any sponsorship to cover the cost for developing the technologies. Besides that, we also can try to organize a fundraising program to reduce the cost that we need for our project.